and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Yeah, I've been practicing saying the dumb word. So, last time we just had a relaxing day where I joined the club and we had cupcakes, and I also got an assignment where I had to apparently make a poem. See, that is a thing I probably have to go in and do in the future, and this is where we actually left off. I had to restart the game, and I noticed there's actually an entire operating system inside this game, which is pretty cool. So that's apparently how you enter the files. Because I knew beforehand there were something about entering files or altering files, and I didn't know how that was going to work on the Nintendo Switch. But apparently they implemented an entire operating system onto the card where the game is. So the operating system is the game where the game is on. It's pretty cool. I didn't really look into it because I'm probably gonna look at it later. But yeah, it's there and it's pretty cool. So yeah, it's right where we left off. Hi again, Nearest. Oh. Hi, Monika. I'm glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. I do. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else already hanging out. Yuri, thanks for keeping your promise near us. Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you. It's kinda is. I wanna go back into my neat cave. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you are not accustomed to it. See, I was getting better at that word. I don't know what was happening with my brain last time. It just completely forgot about that word for some reason. Oh, come on, he deserves any, what? Like he deserved any slack. Yeah, Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah, I want to slack off. And last year too. Oh, wow, thank you. I don't know if you have, well, what? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. Yeah, well, kind of a plan. But don't take us. What? But if you don't take us seriously, you won't. What? You won't see the end of it. Okay. Is that a threat? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keep her manga collection in the club room. Yeah, the club room. Oh, where is it? That's gonna be interesting. I also noticed that last time the music was pretty loud and the microphone was pretty low. And yeah, I basically just changed some stuff around and it should be better now. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Monika? Monkika? Manga is literature. Yeah, it is, kinda. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plugged back into her seat. Huh? Don't worry, guys. Nero always give it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me by busy work without me even asking. It's because you're an airhead. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Oh god, why am I your slave? How dependable. Sorry, it's because your room is messy. It's distracting. Oh, it's so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh god, is that so? Oh great. You two are really good friends, aren't you? What's up with that pose? Jesus. I might be a little jealous. Okay. How come? You and Neros can be so good friends too? Oh, fiddling with hair. Sorry. Dot. As usual, she always seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, sorry? Me? What did you bring me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. As always, you airhead. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. I make it will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? So here's the BL magazine of 2021. Thank you. Yeah, I don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Someday. Alright. Well, here. Okay. You reach into a bag and pull out a book. Oh, thank you. I didn't want you to feel left out. Okay. So I picked out a book and thought you might enjoy. You thought I might enjoy. Yeah. Cool. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. Thank you. And we could, what? Discuss it if you want it. Okay. This is how this girl accidentally is being cute. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. She even picked out a book she think I like, despise me not reading much. Yeah. Yuri, thank you. I definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Oh, now she's happy. Good. Well, you can read it at your own pace. 5 years later. What was this book about? I look forward to hearing what you think. This is a nice murder thriller mystery that you have here. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but they all just sit down and read manga, whatever they were reading, and drinking tea. Oh no, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Sayori and Monika was having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face already buried in a book. I can but noticed her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Okay, meanwhile, Natsuki is rummage around in the closet. What is she doing in the closet? Man. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Huh, okay. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? You just got a book. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri. Yeah, some of the book that Yuri gave me. That's what I just said. But I feel a little too tired to read. Get a Red Bull. I could probably fall asleep right now. You lazy ass mod. I close my eyes and I end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monika. So how do we stab him? What? We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. This festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. It's about books, stories, fantasies, all the good things there's in books. Books are basically just paper movies or video games, basically. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. And none of you wear glasses. Isn't that what everyone is like? This is what it is about. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Yeah, sure. Something that sparked their creative minds. Like a painting? That doesn't solve the problem though. What do I mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. That's kind of true. So the most important is to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? There's 4 girls. There's pretty. Dress them up in skimpy outfits and then they will come. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Okay, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? What about kitty cat cupcakes? Well, I guess we could make kitty cat cupcakes. Yeah, cupcakes! Kitty cat cupcakes. Ah, yeah, good thinking. Natsuki, cupcakes. Natsuki will love that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. Yes. That works out perfectly. Yeah, let Natsuki do everything, and then they can sit down and read a book. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcake speaks to my creative tummy. Cupcake it is then. I'm hungry. Out of nowhere, I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details for the event itself. I found myself smiling in the black void. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her inside this void. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind into things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Seems about okay. I can't help to wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. But, Jesus Christ, what the hell are you doing in front of my screen? What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. Yeah, pretty much. She's all the way up there. Hello. I nearly fell out of my chair. Actually, I looked back for a second because I'm kind of looking at 2 screens here. Sorry. Well, now the boobs are like mid in the screen. Wait. About what? Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Yeah. What are you sorry about? It's your fault for sleeping like that. He was thinking. This isn't a napping club. There's a club like that? Yeah, exactly. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Midnight-ish? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? Did I watch anime? Nah. You need to get used to it. Oh, okay. Don't say it. Don't say that out loud. I glazed over my shoulder to see Monika overheard. It's true though. Yeah. I don't know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. See? It's what I do best. Stalking you from my bedroom window when you undress. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Well, she is the protective sister type. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days in this past week have you gotten up on time? That's I actually have a theory about that. they must live fairly close to school, because the I noticed that the kids in my class, the ones that lived the closest to the school, were always the ones that was always late, for some reason, always. But the one who was living furthest away from school were always on time. It was kind of weird. So I think they're actually living fairly close to the school. That's a secret. What are you doing in the night, Sayori? What are you doing? I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Uh-huh. I can't even do that. Look, sorry. It's written all over you. Uh-huh. Eh? Sorry, glance around around her, at herself. Ah, great. How is it written all over me? You're clearly in a rush this morning. Actually, she looked quite decent. Well, her top button isn't closed, but I don't see a problem about that. Her blazer is actually fitting correctly. There's a few wrinkles, but that's okay. I don't see anything wrong with her outfit. Look, your hair is sticking out all over the place, like any other anime hair. Ah, it's just about that. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. Am I brushing her hair with my fingers at the moment? Am I in the friend zone? I won't fall for that. There's more. What? There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. I think that's the point. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Wow, you're just pointing out all her flaws. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger. Nobody would ever notice. I apparently noticed that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Oh. Hey, you meanie. Mm-hmm. And you don't even keep your blazers buttoned up. See, that's what I was saying. Seriously, sorry. Shut the fuck up. Why do you even... why don't you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? I don't know. Eh. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button the blazers from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you will change your mind. Hello? What are we doing here? This is so funny. This is highly likely embarrassing for her. What was it? What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does all kind of things. All these kind of things. Okay. Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about this stupid baka. Okay, though. I'm happy we are like this. Am I friend-zoning her in some kind of way? Aren't you? Eh? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Excuse me. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Oh god, why is... What's going on? Doesn't this thing fit you properly? It did when I bought it 4 years ago. Ugh. If you ever button it, wouldn't you would have noticed sooner if it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? That means my boob. That means my boobs got bigger again. Right. Don't say that out loud. I just did. Anyways. You look much better now, so why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? Because she's always like a slope. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttoned her blazers once more. Oh, there we go. Now she's back to normal. Pew! That's so much better. Sayori put her arms out and twirled around. So I keep it unbuttoned when I won't get a boyfriend, right? And then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Okay. What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like that's a good thing? She likes you. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. Ta-da! And you would take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. Ta-da! See, she likes you. It's already going good here, near us, girl. So why? So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. She's a clever one, apparently. She's not just an airhead. She likes you. Go with the neighbor girl. So stop saying all these embarrassing things. Stop friend zoning her, you idiot. I didn't say anything embarrassing. No, she didn't. Jeez. Oh, Neros, you. Stop being like this. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus to go to bed earlier. Fine, okay, sure, it's a deal. I guess we're really better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. See, it's going good here. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe we should come and wake me up in the morning. Okay. You're doing it again, sorry. Aw, but I was joking that time. That was probably not a joke. Man, it's impossible to tell when you with you sometime. Okay, everyone. Monika jumping in. Monika suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poem we wrote? Oh, fuck. Yeah, no. Near us. I can't wait to read yours. Don't. Same. It's gonna be freaking lovely. I failed to sound happy about this shit, but I already seem taught a way to retrieve a poem. Okay. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? I'll press words. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I woke up from a beautiful dream and now enter a nightmare. I can't even agree. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. No, it's not embarrassing. It's just boring. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. I've done so many times. I hate it. Well, not that everyone's ready. Why don't we find someone to share with? Okay, that is better than just being in front of the entire class and everyone is like, yeah, I understand this. No, you don't. You don't understand jack shit. I can't wait. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Roses are red, violets are blue. Okay, Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Okay. On the other hand, Monika wrote her on a composition notebook. Okay. Damn. I can already see Monika's pristine handwriting where I sit. It's like glowing, like, oh. This is the word of God. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complied as well, reaching into their bags. Okay. I do the same myself. So, who do we want to show my first poem to? I think we're gonna show it to... Well, everything was going fine with Sayori here in the beginning, so let's go with the neighbor girl. I think that would be nice. Let's go with Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first, because she's the childhood friend. I basically just touched her hair and her clothes and we had a nice conversation, so let's do that. She is my good friend after all, yeah. Let's do that. Hello. What's up with the face, Goopy? Oh my goodness. This is so good. I pressed words, woman. Eh? I love it. No, you don't. I had no idea you were so good at such a good writer. Are you reading this, woman? Some of the... Okay. Yeah, Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. Yeah, I am agreeing with Neros here. This is a democracy. This is that's something. Yeah, I'm not that good writer at all. When I write stuff, I write them as I'm speaking. My teacher hated me for that because it's completely grammatically incorrect and it's completely wrong, and I don't give a damn. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have an idea what I'm doing and I don't give a damn. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what it's like either. How old are you, woman? Like, aren't you studying in class? Are you the one sleeping in class? Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has a little more constructive than this. Yeah. Even maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's a part of it. But I understand that, you better than a lot of the other people, you know? So when I read your poem, I can see all the lollipop heartbeats all over the place. It's not just a poem. It's a Nira's poem. Okay. And that's make it feel extra special. Okay, woman. That's okay, girl. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Yes. Sayori hugs the sheets against her chest. She likes me. Neros. You're so weird, Sayori. You're so dense, Neros. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Yeah, just that you wrote one. Yeah, pretty much. Just remind me of how you really is a part of the club now. Yeah, I'm one of you, one of us. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in a classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean that I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Nearest. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Ori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Probably not. Then again, I can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much that this means to her and all. Yeah. Uh, and I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? Oh yeah, thanks. That is, that will be my way of thanking you. Oh, that's sweet. All right, I'm gonna hold on to hold you on to that then. Yay! Now we're gonna read my poem, right? Don't worry, it'll be really. I'm really bad at that. We'll see about that. Oh God, here we go. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. So, actually, if I had to analyze this, if you can see some of the last endings, they are the ones that's gonna rhyme and so on. And I'm not gonna do a full analysis of this, but it's actually not a bad poem. Also at the end where they just like ended with something completely random. That's also a thing in poems. I did say I do understand poems here. Also where they say that the where there's play and day, those are the things where they rhyme. Blue and two is also where they rhyme in the second verse. If it wasn't for you, it's also for the second verse. Forever. Let me see. I'm not mad. There was another one. Help me out of bed. Rub my eyes, sleeping for my eye. What the hell was it? I know there was something. Make me feel, miss me. It doesn't really matter really now. But it does actually fit together. But this is an unstructured poem as far as I remember. Because the first verse is unstructured, then there's some structure, and then there's completely random. But it's actually good. Sorry. But it does fit her. But there was some hint of she also had some kind of little problem. But yeah. This is just a guess, but did you write the... did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just with a little bit. A yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. See? Well, at least it make me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Your poem was way better than my, like, apple. Table. Yeah. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say it it was a bad poem. It wasn't a bad poem at all, actually. It was pretty good. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Pretty damn good. It seemed, yeah, it sounded like just like you. Yeah, you don't like to wake up in the morning. Really? Also, you want breakfast. Yeah. Especially the last line. I had eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school. To school, yeah. It's bad to skip breakfast. I actually didn't eat breakfast for around 15 years. I couldn't do that. I just got stomach cramps every time I eat breakfast. But slowly I start to do it again. I only ate like yogurt. I still can't eat like a decent breakfast meal. So the only thing I can actually eat is like a little piece of toast now. And it's have been like around 1.5 years since I started to eat breakfast again. So yeah, it's a slow process, but I still can't eat a lot of breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point of in arguing. Nope, there's not. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monika is the best. Why did you say that? Did you say something? Ah, yeah. I'm suspicious now. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Can you just write like a short story? Well, I guess I look forward to it. Huh. Okay. Oh, I can see the other ones. Okay, let's I don't know. Let's take Natsuki. Natsuki! Kitty cat cupcake! Eh? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Okay. It just didn't evoke any emotions. See? That's what I expected. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I like Natsuki. Hell yeah, I pass. No, I'll take it. Anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Kitty cat cupcakes. Not that you will like it. Depends. Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, cricket can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, peoples can try. But that's about it. So, these kind of poems, I can't remember the names, definitely not in English, but these are basically just like what things or creatures can do, and only express them in 3 words. That's what this is about. They're short, they're simple, but you also do eagles. Oh, okay. The entire poem name is Eagle Can Fly. Yeah. Yeah, the title is Eagle Can Fly. So whatever all the animals can do, they can do all kind of things, and the people can just try to do all of those things, but they can't. Not as good as all the other ones can do it. They are master of their craft. Yeah. I told you I'm not gonna like it. It was actually good if you actually understand the message behind it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. I did actually understand what you meant by it. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? No, really. Well, because you thought I didn't know poems. I was beaten to the ground by poems. That's why I hate them now. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has something to be all sophisticated and stuff. This one could be actually a little sophisticated, to be honest. But oh well, fuck it. So people don't even take my writing seriously. That's sad. But isn't the opinion of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. That is true. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this poem. Seeing everyone around you is doing great things can be really disheartening. Yeah, see? This is basically what is about. So I decided to write a poem about it. Yeah, I understand. See? But the other nice thing about simple writing is to put more weight onto the wordplay. Like setting up a rhythm to the end and make it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I kind of like that the narrative is also explaining the point of the poem. Then I don't have to. That's quite nice. I guess more went into that than I realized. Oh, that's so nice. Then I don't have to analyze poems. And that what it meant to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I basically just analyzed the poem and the Neros analyzed the poem and we were both correct. Didn't expect that much from the youngster one here, did you? You're the youngster? I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. Last comment? I don't really care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. And then I pat her head and called her a mouse. Okay, let's take Yuri. Monika is always last for some reason. I don't know why. Yuri, stares at a poem, and when it passed, I didn't press the button to be honest. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Do you also forget to breathe? It's fine. Don't force yourself. I know it's shite. I'm not I just need to put my thoughts into word and burn this on the cross. And I need to contact a priest. Hold on, okay? This is the first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure that I need to call somebody, probably a shrink. I guess it might that might be after reading it through. So is that bad? No. It's horrible. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Wow, she is very shy. I couldn't help but notice that it had been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might have taken Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It just was a specific writing habit that are usual typical for newer writers. It's called crap. And having been through it that myself, I kind of learned how to pick up on them. It's called spelling errors. I think it's the mostly noticeable thing I recognized in new writers, that they are trying to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from other topic matters and then form fit the two together. Oh, she's really analyzing this. In the end result, it's both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Oh. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts, it's as her demeanor totally changed. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. She probably is. Of course, it's something that you can be blamed for. No, it's not something you can be blamed for. Oh, okay. There's so many different skills and techniques that goes into writing even a simple poem. It's true. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It may take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club give you some valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Yeah. Bias? How? She says it's cracked. Well, never mind. Come on. Damn it. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. But she is horrible. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki, even Monika. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Oh god. Yuri smiles dreamily as that is a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. Okay. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Hmm? Oh god, can I read this? I'm sorry, I'm trying to... Can I get it in plain text? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my lair illuminate breath the amber glow. Battling, it must be this one. The last searing street light to leave withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickened blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, claims breathe air of the present but living in the past. The light frickles. I frickled back. If I read that correctly. It's a very pretty handwriting, but I also hate reading those. That can be like being in a dark place and she is the only thing that's glowing and she's just waiting for something to glow back. It's actually a pretty dark poem. She's walking around in the dark hallway. That is a very dark poem. I'm sorry, I have such a terrible handwriting. Have you seen a doctor's? What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. No, it's just hard to read. But it took you so long to read. No shit. Ah, well, I just didn't read script that very often. Yeah. I actually think your handwriting is really pretty. Are you listening in here? That's a relief. Also, I actually liked your poem. It was a good poem, by the way. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Will the darker meaning you mean? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about Ghost at all, near us. Really? Let me see if I'm correct. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only glazed over it once after all. Oh, she's not gonna tell, but remember the poet often expressed their own thoughts, feeling, and experience into the work. I think I'm correct. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost. I think it's about her. Lingering in the past, remain place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to left with nothing. Wow. That is more solemn, putting it that way. Yeah, it is. It truly is. I haven't even thought about that. Mine is just about, I don't know, lollipop and cupcakes. That's impressive. Nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. I sure do. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, you may be right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh yeah. So, Monika! Hello, Monika. Hi! Hi, Nearest. Having a good time so far? Yeah. I'm a little nervous about Yuri, but everything's okay. Good, glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, have you ever, if you have ever get any suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening. Can we tie you up at some point? Not in any kind of sick way, but I'm just scared of you somehow. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring... I'll be afraid to bring things up? Okay. Why would we be afraid? I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah. Anyways, want to share your poem with me? Yeah, please be gentle. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Yeah. Don't worry, near us. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Are you? But it's some sort of a barrier we have to learn to get past soon. Do we also have a barrier? Yeah, it's true. I handed Monika my poem. Hmm. I like this one. Do you? It makes me think about something Sayori would like. She did. Is that so? You and Sayori is really good friends, right? Why? Why do you want to know? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Okay. We're maybe good friends, but Sayori and I is actually really different. Hmm. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Probably. The way she talks about you. Okay. How does she talk about me? That sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Yeah? You were listening in, I can hear. Even if you show it in a different way, it ends up being more similar than you think. Uh-huh. So I think that kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. I think you get nothing out of my poem. You sure you're not reading into something too much? I think she is. I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing had some kind of gentle feel to it. I wrote nothing. I can tell that she liked exploring her emotion, like happiness and sadness. I wrote nothing. I knew that someone so happy could enjoy sad things too. Okay? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. To teach their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Experiment with what? With the poems, or what other kind of things are you into? Talking about? I'm sure that you're trying different things a lot. Oh, I'm sure that in the end you're trying different things a lot. Okay. Okay. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. What, poems? That's okay. I would love to see you try new things. You don't. That's the best way of finding a kind of new style that suits you. It is actually true for like drawing, at least. It's always good to explore new drawing styles. Everyone else might be a little too biased towards their own kind of styles. But it always helps to find what suits you the most. Yeah, it is kind of true. I do agree with Monika here. So don't force yourself to write the way that everyone else wants you to write. Agree. It's not like you have to worry about oppressing them or anything. Agree. She's gonna be a psychopath. I'm nervous. Anyways, do you want to read my poems as well? Yeah, are the ones and zeros. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound like pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Yup. Well, that's cause I have to sound very confident. Okay. Confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way, you know? Pretty much. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, that's not a bad handwriting. Hole in the wall. Excuse me. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the sparkle protrudes. Ah. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know it wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. Okay. But it's too late. My retinas. So she got blind. Are already... let me see. Why do I say I already? Already scorched my with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hold of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. I do kind of understand this. That she's kind of trapped in an infinite loop, and someone's just looking at it from the outside on some sort. In an empty void. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that is what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. That's kind of the style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Really? That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Couldn't you write it in a different handwriting then? When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Then I had to read like this all the time. When I speak and... No, I don't. I'm just gonna read the damn thing. What's that the inspiration? What was the inspiration behind this one? My own personal experience. Well, I'm not sure I know how to put this. But I'm a computer simulation. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Okay? I've been influenced by... What? It had been influencing my poem a bit. Okay. Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. Okay. I'm kind of nervous about talking about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on so strongly. Okay. Maybe after everyone is getting better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Okay. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Kinda true. Another way of thinking about this is... If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you will get a dark puddle of ink. Yes, you will. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Okay, thanks for listening. Pew! I guess that was everyone. That took like an hour. Jesus, I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Jesus Christ. It is as everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they just were being nice, there was no way my poem could have stand up to theirs. They have been in the club for generations. What do you expect? This is a literature club after all. I signed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes are landing on Yuri and Natsuki. Hello, ladies. They're gingerly exchanging sheets of paper, staring their respectively poems. Okay, they are looking at each other's poems. I was like, what the hell were they talking about there? As they read in tantrum, I watched each other of their expressions changed. Okay, Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Okay, she's an angry little kitty cat cupcake. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Aw, this is so shite. What's with this language? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returned the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say this, say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours, is, cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolicism or something? I think that they completely missed everything. It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. It actually is. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was giving it... I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Wow, they are not happy. Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Oh yeah. Well, do I have to, do I have to do couple suggestion? I think it's called couple therapy. I was looking for suggestion, but I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Me! It was well written, and I hate poems. Which people did... what did, by the way? Sayori liked it. Well, and Nero's did too. Oh, I was included. I'm one of them. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestion of my own. Okay. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. Now I'm being a fancy. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet, Miss Natsuki. And Neros liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stand up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I meant. You just you stood up as well. Okay, now we're going into a cat fight. Maybe you're just jealous that Neros appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. Why did I all of a sudden speak like a proper lady? Do you know what? How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Oh, now they're fighting. Are you full of it? Full of yourself? Yeah. No. If I were full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh, snap. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Yeah, totally. Fine, piss off. Well, you know what? No kitty cat cupcake for you. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in size as soon as Nero started showing up. Wow. How the hell did that comment get in there? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. Wow. I don't like fighting, guys. What is going on here? Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as it's just noticed that I was standing there. Near us, She is just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Okay. Why are you both blushing? If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective. I think they're both good. Seriously. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Jesus Christ. Everything's totally fine. What's the point of making your poem all convoluted for no reason? It was a pretty handwriting, but it was pretty hard to read. The meaning should be jumping out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. It depends on the author itself. Some poems are some poems are not for everyone. That's how it is. Help me explain it to her, Nears. I basically just did. Wait. There's a reason I have so many I have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Okay. There's only one way to convey complex feelings and meaning is the most effectively, okay? Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. She is correct. You understand that, right, Nearest? I just agreed with you. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? By a vote and a cupcake. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Oh God, why? So who's gonna be? Help me, Sayori. Because I like both of them. None of them were bad. Help me. Natsuki glad at me. Drying... What? Drying up any words are coming out of my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defensive that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sorry? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Near us. That's her problem. It's not about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri about a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh God. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Did I just accidentally drag her into this? Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Line. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. Now you shut the fuck up. I just want everyone, to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. See, now she's crying. And I love them because their differences are their differences. Natsuki's poem, see, amazing because they give so many feelings just because of few words. Exactly. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint the beautiful pictures in your head. Exactly. I couldn't say that if I choose one or another. Good decision. Everybody's so talented. Exactly. So why are we fighting? Because Yuri have bigger boobs than Miss Mouse. While also, Nero's dragged me into the shit. Natsuki is cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. The BB. Okay. Sayori. See? Sayori stands triumphantly. That's how it is. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Tea. Yuri rushed off. Okay. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is the vice president. I whispered to Monika. She nodded in return. To be honest, I may come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I have no emotions. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to inject. Okay. As president, it's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. Like, I just dragged a random girl in like, oh, you take this. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I kind of had a battle plan. I guess it just means that Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? Yeah, she is. You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Is she a genius? I see. Take good care of her, okay? Okay. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. You know? That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Monika, you stay the fuck away from her. Such a genuine person really makes a good president, regardless of what she says. I don't fucking trust her with an inch of my life. If I could only get a chance to talk to her a little bit more now. Okay, everyone. It's about for us to leave. Okay. How do all of you feel about sharing poems? It went perfectly fine. It was a lot of fun. Well, I say it was worth it. It's alright. Well, mostly. Neros, how about you? I fucking hated it. Well, I'll say about the same. It was a neat thing to say. What? To think. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Yeah, see. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. God damn it. Why did I say that? Maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Okay, so your poems will turn out even better. Ah, yeah, correct. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. Yeah, I did that the first day. With any luck, it means that I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And not to myself, with a newfound determination. Near us! Ready to walk home? I sure am. Let's go. Eee. Sayori, what? Beams at me. With what? Are you a robot? It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. She wants breakfast. Sorry. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. Only when there's a boy that you like. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. It's kind of weird. I don't know how that happened. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Why should I? I just want your opinion. That's all. Nothing else. I can see why they make good friends with you. Pew. You know, Niras, I have cupcakes at home if you want to see. It's nice that that I get to spend time with you in the club. Thank you. You're welcome. I got pulled in by by a cupcake. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. Oh, you're welcome. That's so sweet. And I think that everyone really likes you too. I have a feeling they do too, but Monika is still creeping me out. That's line. Every day is going to be so much fun. Yeah. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to what kind of situation I'm in. A dangerous one. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really have to stop there? Excuse me, Neuros. I'm a one girl person. Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said more to myself than her, but easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometime. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Do what? Oh yeah, the poem. Okay, we have some of the same words as defeat. Oh, okay. I was like, why is the purple? It's because that's the one I'm on. So, let's take shopping. That sounds like a fun word here. Shopping melody. And comfort. Waterfall. And giggle. And rainbows. Yeah, we're gonna make some My Little Brony Pony poem here. Spinning and twirl. That makes no sense. Shiny Pokemon. No, it's not a thing this year. And fluffy. And vanilla milk. I'm not gonna take any like bad thing. Electricity climax. I'm gonna take that. I know that's some kind of ice cream thingy. Why is this suicide? Kawaii. Oh, she's lazy. I'm gonna take lazy. Lust. Puppy. Fun. And awesome. So those are the words we're gonna take. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi Neros! And I think this is where we're gonna stop for today. So, say, where is it? There. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna stop for today, and yeah, next time we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a nice evening, and see ya.